Alright, good afternoon everybody, it's your boy Akeen and welcome to today's second vlog, continuing my top 20 wide receivers for the 2013 fantasy football year. Now I'm down to my top 10 and I have a great group for you guys today. Starting at number 10, I'm going to go with Andre Johnson out of the Houston Texans. I think he can be a top 5 receiver if he gets in the end zone more often. He only had 4 receiving touchdowns last season to go along with over 1,500 yards receiving, and I think he's going to be due for another Pro Bowl year. At number 9, I'm going to go with Vincent Jackson out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He actually cracked my top 15 last season, and this year he bumped up to my top 10. He had a great year, and he is that leading target for Josh Freeman. I think he's going to have a great season overall. At number 8, I'm going to go with Roddy White out of the Atlanta Falcons. He's working opposite of Julio Jones, and I think they have the best tandem, wide receiving tandem in the National Football League, him and Julio Jones. I think he could make it to another 1,000-yard season and give you 150 plus points, at least 150 plus points in receiving in fantasy play. At number 7, I'm going to go with Demaryius Thomas out of the Denver Broncos. He had a great season last season because of Peyton Manning being under center, and that was a big boost in his stats overall, and Thomas actually cracked the top 100 players coming into the 2013 season according to the players. At number 5, I'm going to go with Julio Jones out of the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said before, he's working opposite of Roddy White, and he is that deep ball threat for Matt Ryan, and I think he's going to have another Pro Bowl season, being one of the top receivers overall in the National Football League, possibly can make it All-Pro first team. At number 4, I'm going to go with Dez Bryant out of the Dallas Cowboys. He busted over 1,200 yards receiving. He was actually in the top 3 overall in points for receivers. I think he could have another great year, making the top 5 this season. At number 3, I'm going to go with Brandon Marshall out of the Chicago Bears. I have him over Dez Bryant because he is the Chicago Bears' best weapon on receiving core overall. He's their only weapon pretty much. Except for Matt Forte, it's pretty much Brandon Marshall, who had 112 receptions last season to go well over 1,000, actually over 1,300 yards receiving. At number 2, I'm going to go with A.J. Green out of the Cincinnati Bengals. I think he's going to have that breakthrough All-Pro season, 10 plus touchdowns and well over 1,300 yards receiving. He is that leading target for Andy Dalton, and he is a great hybrid of a receiver, great hands, great body stature, and I think he has great route running ability, and he has the ability to get to the football no matter where the ball is. He reminds me a lot of Larry Fitzgerald. And last but not least, my number 1 guy, this is obvious, just like the number 1 running back in Adrian Peterson. He's on the top of everybody's list. Megatron, Calvin Johnson out of Detroit Lions. He set the National Football League record for most yards in a season overall. I think he's going to have another great season. A lot of people was actually doubting him last season, not probably cracking the top 5, but he was the number 1 overall receiver overall. He was very consistent week after week, and he even helped me out each week, kind of him single-handedly bailing me out a couple of wins and escaping a couple of wins. Now, I have a bust for you this season as well as a sleeper at the wide receiver position. My bust this season, I'm going to actually go with Danny Amendola of the New England Patriots. He is very injury prone, and I'm very concerned about his health overall this upcoming season. Yes, he is the guy who should be in that slot receiver, replacing Wes Welker, the great receiver that they had, who is now with the Denver Broncos. I just could not put Danny Amendola in my top 20, even though Wes Welker's gone and Danny Amendola did take over the slot position. I'm very concerned about his health, and because of that, I have him as my bust at the receiver position this season. And my gem overall this year, my sleeper this season for the wide receiver position, I'm going to go with Antonio Brown out of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, due to the fact that Mike Wallace is no longer with the team, Antonio Brown's going to be the guy who needs to step up at the receiver position and be that go-to guy for Big Ben Roethlisberger and work along with Heath Miller, who made it to the Pro Bowl last season. So those two are my bust and sleeper for the 2013 NFL fantasy year. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys is on Monday, where I will post 2 videos giving you my top 20 tight ends. I'll catch you guys then. Thank you for watching today's vlog. I'm your man, Akeen McCall. Be easy.